'85, the like real bubbly ones, before they got a little bit bigger, after the ones you saw in like Jurassic Park and shit. Those, the ones that from Jurassic Park actually weren't too bad. I had a 2-door one of those, and it had a posi rear and 4-wheel drive, so it had 3 wheels that went in the snow. But all the 4-wheel drive, or all the 4-door models I knew didn't go for shit in the snow. But I had actually a Ford Edge that you couldn't stop. That was a good truck. And I don't know how that was the case too with 22-inch wheels. It should not have been capable on shitty terrain, and it was unbelievably capable. 3/4 ton manual. Three-quarter ton? Jesus. Driving a tractor with a V8 and a 5-speed. Yeah, well, the edge of rain popping up on lap 4. Only in 5th. Busy dicking around, I guess. Nice. It's funny, as I learned how to drive stick on a truck, but it was a '87 Toyota pickup. Literally, it was just called a pickup. 22R and a 4-speed. No power steering. No air conditioning. Vinyl bench. No radio, driver's side mirror, no rear bumper. Did I already say that? The truck was fucking awesome. I love that truck. That was the one I miss. I miss that truck hardcore too. But my first car was a Nova, believe it or not, but not the cool one. Not the cool one. I wish it actually was like one of the cool Novas, but it wasn't. Just like that, in a lap, and 6th to 1st. Bright red airbrush. So this one gets better gas mileage than the Audi. Hold on. To the back of the cab. American pickup. That's funny. Yeah, that Toyota pickup truck of mine, that thing was brick fucking red. course, it had a lacquer paint job, so it had no clear or anything like that. So when left, it would oxidize and turn brown. Then you'd wash it and buff it, and it'd be this like illustrious, deep, like brickish red. It was hilarious. You couldn't kill that paint. Surprisingly, other than the rust, it was the last thing that was holding that thing together. Steely with 33s. There you go. Yeah, what's funny is I didn't have any American trucks. My parents had a couple of Toyota pickups growing up, and then I had my Toyota pickup. I think we started with the first Ford truck we had was an Explorer, but we had the Mercor, which was basically a Ford Sierra, and then Ford Contour. It was a Ford Mondeo in Europe. Had some other stuff mixed in there. That Mercor, that thing was a blast. 5-speed, turbo 4. I'd love to see it, man. Hey, man, everybody's got a car history when you're into cars. What's funny is, like, I spent so much time driving most of them, like, I'm trying to think of where the pictures are of some of them. Like, I think I've got a picture here of a white Mercor, but I don't think it's mine. Why do I have a picture of somebody else's car that looked like mine? I don't know. Yeah, it's funny. But now all the hot rods are sitting down south with Pops. I'm actually going to go possibly fetch one of them here soon. Now that I've got my Lightning back on the road, I might bring the GT500 up to play with. Always got to have some toys available, and he's got all the fun stuff for the beach down there, so. The sun has gone down and the moon has come up. Long ago, somebody left with the cup. Looking off into the distance, into the dark. All right. Whoa. On lap 7, got over a quarter of tank left. So maybe lap 9 or 10 before we pit. I'll have to see where it goes. If so, this fuel map is actually pretty solid. Rain is just now starting to come into view of the actual track. Here we're going to get rain any moment now. It's going to be light, so we're going to leave it on this fuel map and these tires for the moment. See where we wind up with. Maybe a little ambitious to stay out on these tires, but we're going to see. They are mediums, so they're stickier than the tires I was on. Choices are going to be made here shortly. Me staring at the... Good, it didn't penalize me from running off the track. It's not going to dry out. It's going to get pretty wet. So I'm going to put inters on it now and see what happens. Taking the early pit, seeing if it pays off. So the other people, so Hizal is shaying out. That's fine. I mean, that rain's not that aggressive, so do what you need to do. But I'm hunting you down. All right, so inters on, go into second place. Gonna fill it up with gas. Wow, they're almost out of fuel too. We'll be on these tires till the rain's over at the least. We won't have to come back in until they're wore out. He's all probably go to lap 11 or 12, I think, what he did last time in that Subaru. What? What? That's a first. So odd. All right, let me see if I can reel him back in. See what happens here. Fuel mileage doesn't appear to be the issue on this race. It's going to be tire choice the whole way. Why do I keep running off right there? Such an odd one there. Ah, he's coming in. Well, it doesn't like this weather, that's for sure. Because I ran off the track twice. He's going to retain the lead, isn't he? No. I was going to say, I was like, what? He may keep those mediums on, though. We got more rain coming.